Hi friends, this is Nate Hoffer with the Good Samaritan Shelter, and I want to talk to you today about guarding our hearts against being judgmental or critical towards folks who are struggling in life, towards folks who are living in poverty or experiencing homelessness. I think a lot of times we can think of people who are poor as having a character flaw or a moral deficiency. Sometimes we can think that they're bad people and they made bad decisions and they did this to themselves. That's a real popular mindset for people to have, but it's not healthy, it's not productive, and most times it's not true. Folks who are poor, who are struggling, find themselves there for a variety of reasons, a whole host of reasons. But it's important that we look at them with dignity and as having value and worth, and not people who have a character flaw. People find themselves living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to get by. Maybe they have a low-paying job or a medical crisis that comes up, or they're a single parent. There's lots of issues that can cause somebody to be in a state where they need help. I know I've been in positions before where I've needed help. We all need help from time to time. And I know that I've made many bad decisions in my life, but it hasn't resulted in me needing the help of a homeless shelter. But for the grace of God, there go I. So it's important that we guard our hearts against being judgmental or critical towards people who are struggling, because it prevents us from really loving them, and it prevents us from really acting out in compassion towards them if we're critical of them and if we think that they're bad people. So let's guard our hearts against that. Let's pray against that and pray that God will remove that kind of thinking from our hearts and will help us just to see people for how He sees them, His children, who need love and who need compassion. So let's just remember that poverty isn't a character flaw. It's not a moral deficiency. People who are struggling aren't bad people. They're just like me and you. They've struggled and they need some help, and it's up to us to be good Samaritans and enter into their lives and show them the love of God.